dark highway in front of me. My headlights, two lances breaking through upstate New York. Everything that was quiet during the show was beginning to make its voice heard. Hot sweat to cold, loose neck to stiff, contention to bitterness, sensibility to the absurd. I whitewashed every word. Only an overloaded frustration could have kept me awake that long. I could have either turned this into traffic or I could have turned this into a song, and I was bearing down on the road with two fists high up on the wheel, bitching out everybody in my head. Bitterness caking over bitterness, unsalvageable soured career, focused into the sober night stare. In such a bad Hollywood way, the pitch black was ripping through us, so obviously a metaphor for despair. I started thinking I'd be a driver for life. I learned to steer in my sleep. All the fuel pumps and all the truck stops and all the highways would whisper my name. Me, crosser of double yellow lines, liberator of two lanes. If my thoughts been typed out, they would have read like the minutes of a Tourette's convention. My passengers wouldn't be sleeping so sound if they knew what kind of thoughts were banging around in the front seat. I was taking offense to slightest bathroom stops, and had all my captors profiled and mapped out. Nobody could surprise me. Anything anyone did, they were predestined to do. Nothing shocking, nothing new. This was 90 East, and we were far from home. It was the most dangerous way to travel. After a show with your best friends asleep and nothing but surrender and yellow lines keep you company, I search the cell phone for long distance relief. What's the number for the dysfunctional band hotline? Is this what an abused wife sounds like when she won't leave her man? Redundant, relapsical, hollow, resolved. My girl was out of town, I couldn't get a softie on the phone, so I camped out in the bus. Wish everybody would leave me alone, where somebody would have asked me what was wrong. Sometimes was actually an attempt to spread the grief thin, will appear to be an effort to bring a crowd in. Of course, I don't have enough friends to make my grief sound minuscule, and I'm not in an emo band, so I can't make whining sound cool. But my girl's good about it. She lets me complain and retell the same frustrations, manifesting in different situations over and over. I have enough torment for the both of us. It's some skewed sexist relationship. Instead of bacon, I provide chafing. Only an angel would open the door to let an earthquake in. Only an earthquake would expect the world to listen.